Hi guys, it's Mandy from Heartstone Campground. So today I put fuel in the tractor and lo and behold there was water in the fuel. So now I get to remedy that situation. It's an NX5510. It's a Kioti brand tractor and this is my first time dealing with water in the fuel, so I thought you might want to see how I handle it. I called the dealership and I talked to them and they gave me some instructions. So I figured I would take you along on my experimental trip in case any of you guys have the same problem. According to the dealership, all the NX tractors basically have the same way to fix the water in the fuel. So whether you have an NX5510 or, you know, a 4510 or whatever. Anyway, all the NXs are the same. So come on, let's go see if we can take care of this. Okay guys, so the first thing you do is open the hood, and then the fuel filter is going to be right here. Okay, so what I was told to do is unplug this first and unscrew the cap, and to have a coffee can or something ready to catch all the fuel to come out. And then once everything drains out, then you close that back up and you plug that back in. And then you go to the top, and there's supposedly a pump up here. You pump that until the fuel comes out, and then you know you've pumped it up far enough, and you plug everything back in and you ought to be ready to go. So let's give this thing a whirl. Okay, so instead of a coffee can, I had a coffee container. Now of course I had to steal all the coffee out of it and take the containers, so if I go missing, I want you all to know that Dan did it. Okay, so the plug he was talking about is right here. So I need to unplug that. And I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. You know what? I think I also need a camera assistant. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, so I figured out that this has to lift up to get it out of the way, and then the top clip, you have to push that in really hard, which is not easy to do. Well, it's not easy for me anyway. And let's see, let me try using these. Well, okay, so that loosened it up a little bit. So push that and see, push there. Okay, so now this is unplugged. And you put it down here. Now, let me get my coffee can. So you can use a coffee can or anything, but you want to catch the fluid is the trick. So let's see how this goes. So again, what we're doing is we're opening this so that the water and the fluid drains out, because the sensor told me that there was water in the fuel. All right, so here we go. Okay, you see that? So it's pink, and we use the pink diesel fuel in the tractor. the off-road stuff, the red stuff. So we'll let that drain out. And then after this is done draining out, I'm supposed to put the plug back in and plug the wire back in and then go up top and reprime it using this pump. Okay, so it looks like that's done draining. Here, take a look at that. Ew. Wow, look. Holy smokes. I don't know what that is in there, but it can't be good. All right. So let's see, that's about that much fuel and stuff. Okay. So let's get this screwed back in. And I think so far the hardest part about this has been getting this darn plug to let go. That's, I don't know, it may not be hard for you guys, but it was hard for me. What we're going to do next is we're going to plug this back in. I'm going to make sure to thread everything back where it was. And push it till you hear the click. Put that back on. All right, so that part's done. Okay, so he said to just loosen the screw and then pump the pump until I see fuel start coming out of the hole. He said it would start off pretty easy to push, and then it would begin to get harder and harder and harder. That's how I would know that it was working. I don't know how long it's going to take. Again, like I said, this is my first time doing this. Now, actually, the guy at the Kioti store told me that here in Tennessee, there's been a problem with water in the fuel here in Middle Tennessee. He said he's gotten lots of calls about this lately. So, I don't feel quite so bad. I gotta tell you, it was pretty alarming to have the whole dashboard light up like that. I'm not used to things going wrong. I like to just put the key in, turn the tractor on, and go mow, or go haul things around, or something. I don't know. I don't like complications. Complications tend to be expensive, and that's always disheartening to say the least. My goodness. Okay, it's getting harder to do, so good Lord, I feel like I'm doing CPR on the tractor. Whew. Maybe I'll just fast forward through this part. All right. I'm going to start it up and see what happens. Here we go. Guys, well, the light's gone off on the dash, so hopefully it'll work. If it didn't work, I'll let you know. But if you don't see any panic updates on the video, then everything works just fine. So that's how you empty water out of the fuel filter in an NX5510. I don't know about you, but I'm tired. I think I'm going to call it quits for the night. Alright guys, if you like the video, subscribe and share it with your friends. Talk to you later. Bye.